All right, you guys, so today we're doing element of earth. If you want more context, watch the previous part where I explained sort of the theme of the series, but today we're doing air, element of air. So people who are ruled by air, when we talk about side of light, let's do side of light first. So when we talk about side of light, they're very insightful, very intelligent, beautiful minds, creative minds. It's that outside of a box kind of thinking, very sharp wit, I find as well. Curiosity, thirsty for knowledge. They have this sense of fairness as well, right? Because they master the mind, the world. It's a very masculine thing as well, but feminines can be ruled by air as well. But overall, it's this beautiful mind, right? The creative thinkers, outside of the box thinkers, masters of the mind. When in light, it's such a difficult thing to do, to master your mind, to understand it's just a tool in this physical world, right? But that mind can become the enemy when they are in a side of shadow, because when they are in a side of shadow, they can become overthinkers, overanalyzers, rationalists, very ungrounded, because air is that head in the clouds kind of energy. It can be a little harsh, a little cynical, a little controlling sometimes as well. With tendencies, it can be tendencies to gossip, to use that beautiful tool of ability to communicate beautifully and express the mind beautifully in a way that is on the side of a shadow, right? And they can also go into that coldness, into that I said the cynical, that silent treatment as well is a thing for air sign as well. So when we talk about spiritual aspect, those are going to be usually your psychic mediums, your past life regressionists, your akashic records, readers, right? Those that can really lift themselves and ground themselves to the higher realms and exist there in a very safe way, carrying that mind to bring the understanding back, right? In a more of a 3D world, because they're masters of the mind, they also mastered, so anything that is going to be related where you really need that intelligence, when you need that strategy, right? But also communication, expression, so they can be writers. The air sign is very creative as well. They can be writers, they can be journalists, they can be communicators, planners, project managers, party planners, anything that is that logic, that mind, that self-expression, that communication, right? And I find a justice system as well. We've mentioned this in a side of light, that they have very strong internal sense of fairness and justice, although sometimes it's hard to master when they are unhealed, because there is no good and bad in this world. Truly, everything is neutral. And karma is something that doesn't just create a circle in one lifetime, right? But they have a very strong sense of that fairness and justice, so they can work in a justice system and assisting others to find that justice and seek that justice. All right, I hope this was helpful, and we have one more left to go, which is the fire.